In this video, I'm going to show you how to get rid of piriformis pain for good. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to focus on fixing piriformis syndrome, a literal pain in the butt. It's also known as pseudo sciatica because it can cause irritation to the nearby sciatic nerve, causing shooting pains, numbness, and tingling throughout the leg and towards the foot. So the big cause of piriformis syndrome is piriformis and glute weakness. That should be your main focus on getting rid of it for good. I'm going to make this very easy. I'm going to break this video up into two separate parts. The first one is going to focus on loosening a tight glute or piriformis, and then we're going to focus on strengthening everything to hopefully get rid of it for good. Go through both parts. They work a little bit differently, so if you want the best results, put them together. But all of the exercises can be done at home. They require no equipment and may give quick piriformis syndrome pain relief, even in as little as 30 seconds. So let's get started and fix it for good right now. In the first part, we're going to focus on getting quick piriformis muscle pain relief with some great mobility exercises. That is, let's get everything loosened up and hopefully get some pain relief within seconds. This first one you can pretty much do anywhere, even at work. You just need to start seated with very good upright posture. This is known as a seated figure 4, or if you're into yoga, it is known as a seated pigeon pose. So what I'm going to do is take the painful side and bring that leg up over the other side just like this. Rest the ankle over the knee. If this position is hard to get into, just put it over the other leg, kind of right over the shin, grab the back of the pant leg, slide the leg up into position. But again, we want to have very good upright posture. What I'm going to do from there is just allow gravity to take my knee downward as much as possible. You probably will start to feel a very deep stretch in the hip, around the glute, and the lower back. What I'm going to do from there is take my hands, put them on my hips, and then slowly pivot forward through my waist, through my hips. I don't want to round my back into this, but move through the pelvis, through the hips. The more that you go down, the more intense of a stretch that you're going to feel in that piriformis muscle and across the hips. It usually feels really good. I try to hold this one comfortably for about 20 to 30 seconds, doing nice, slow, controlled breathing also. From there, I'm going to come back up, take a breather. On the next repetition, I try to stretch into it even more. I want to do this one 3 to 5 complete times. To take it to the next level, we can add some different motions in there to attack the glutes and the piriformis just a little bit differently. So this time around, I'm going to go back into that original stretch, but I'm going to put my arms in front of me, kind of crossed like this, like a genie, and I'm going to turn my body, my upper body, in the opposite direction. Again, you'll notice that the muscles get hit just a little bit differently. I really feel it off to the side of the lower back, going into the hip, and it's really targeting that piriformis. Hold this one comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds. You're just going to relax. On the next repetition, go in the opposite direction. Go towards the side of pain. And you want to repeat this one, just nice and slowly, for about 3 repetitions on both sides. To take it even to the next level, we're going to incorporate more of a tilt in there to hit a muscle off to the side called the quadratus lumborum, or the QL, a big instigator of back pain. So this one, what we're going to do is start with very good upright posture, and then I'm just going to tilt my upper body, my shoulder, in the opposite direction. The more that you go over, the more that you're going to feel a deep stretch off to the side of the lower back, going into the hip, into the glute. Really focus on feeling that. Again, hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds. You're just going to come back up, relax, and then repeat this one 3 to 5 times. But go through all of those motions. If you feel like one hits it a little bit more, make note of that and throw more repetitions in. So here's another great piriformis pain relief mobility exercise that's going to hit the muscle just a little bit differently. This one you can do in bed or on a floor. Just lie flat on your back just like this. Whatever side that you're having pain, what I'm going to do is bend both knees and bring the painful side upward, where I'm going to rest the ankle over the other side's knee. So again, this should look like a figure 4 with your legs when you look down. From there, what I'm going to do is slide this bottom leg, the non-painful side, backward as much as I can until I start to feel a very comfortable stretch in the glute and also that piriformis. What I'm going to do from there is take my hand, place it on the ankle, and then over the knee. The movement is very easy. Like a lever, I'm going to press at the knee and then pull at the ankle, just like this. When you do this, you're going to feel a deep stretch starting to form over the hip and into that piriformis. Really focus on feeling it there. Once we feel that, we're going to hold this one comfortably for about 20 to 30 seconds. Just do nice, slow, controlled breathing also. When you need a breather, just relax just like this. You want to repeat this one up to 5 times, and with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. To take this one to the next level, we can do a little bit more of an advanced figure 4. So this time around, I'm going to lift the non-painful side up just like this, bring my knee towards me as much as I can until I feel an initial deep stretch over that piriformis. From there, I'm going to take my hands and then go through the hole formed by my legs and grab the back of my thigh of the non-painful side. And then you're going to pull this leg back towards you. This becomes a very deep stretch. Only go to your comfort level. Hold this one again for about 20 to 30 seconds. Just relax and then repeat this one up to 5 times. You can take this one to even the next level by putting a little bit more of a rotational movement in there. So what I'd like to do is go back into that deep stretch, but I'm going to rock my body away from the painful side. So I'm going all the way towards my left. This really intensifies that stretch. It feels really good. I feel it pretty much all of my legs, into my buttock, and then into my lower back. Again, I try to hold this one for about 20 to 30 seconds. I just relax, and then I can repeat this one up to 5 times. But go through all of those motions. If you feel like one hits it a little bit better, throw more repetitions in at that point. And with both of these exercises, even if you don't have pain on the other side, I do recommend doing it on both sides to keep them in balance. In this part, we're going to focus on the big cause of piriformis syndrome, which is muscle weakness, including the glutes. So if you want to get rid of it for good, this should be your main focus. We're going to start with a very easy exercise called the Kickin fire hydrant, and you're going to see why it's called the fire hydrant here in just a second. You can do this one in bed if your mattress is firm enough, but I do recommend doing it on the floor. Just start off on all fours, just like this. The first movement is very easy. Whatever side that you're having pain, let's say it's my right side, I'm going to straighten that leg at the knee. What I'm doing is I'm sliding my foot, keeping it on the bed or the floor, and taking my toes, pointing them away from me as much as I can until I feel the muscles in the calves, hamstrings, and also into the glutes start to fire. From there, I'm going to slowly lift the leg up just like this until it's pointing straight away from me. Also contract the core right here while you do this for more stability. We're going to hold this position for about 5 seconds. You should feel a lot of muscles firing from the toes all the way up to the butt. From there, what I'm going to do is then bend my knee at 90 degrees, and then I'm going to take my knee upward towards the ceiling. I'm kind of turning my whole body, including my head, at the same time. You'll feel a lot of fire in the hips around the glutes. Really focus on feeling that. From there, I'm going to hold this for about 5 seconds. And then I'm going to take this one to the next level by incorporating a kicking motion in there. So I'm going to straighten my knee just like this. I feel a ton fire across that piriformis right now. Hold this one for about 5 seconds, and then from there you're just going to relax. And then you're just going to simply repeat this for about 10 complete times, really building into it as much as you can. And if you do feel like you have some more left in the tank, you can throw another set or 2 in. But I do recommend when you do this exercise to do it on both sides to keep them in balance. So here's a really easy glute and piriformis strengthening exercise that you can do in bed or on a floor. It's called the Clamshell Bridge. What I'm going to do is start off by doing the clamshell. I like to put a little bit more motion in there before going into the bridge. So I'm going to lie on my side with the painful side up towards the ceiling. Just support your head with your hand just like this. I'm going to keep my feet together, and what I'm doing is bending my knees roughly at 90 degrees and then raising the top knee up towards the ceiling, kind of like a clamshell. Keep taking this top knee backward as much as you can until you feel a good activation of the muscles in the hip, around the glute, and that piriformis. Hold this right here for about 5 seconds. You're just going to relax and then repeat this 10 to 15 times. With each repetition, build into it just a little bit more. You're really trying to focus on lengthening that tight piriformis to get some relief. You can also take this one to the next level by then, instead of going like this with it, straightening your leg out completely and lifting it up towards the ceiling. This really puts a good activation into the glute and also that piriformis. You can repeat this one 10 to 15 times also. From there, what I like to do is then switch over to lying on my back. I'm going to put my feet together just like this and press them together for a stable anchor point. From there, I'm bending the knees and then just taking my heels upwards towards my butt. And then lower the knees down towards the floor as much as you can until you feel a very good stretch in the groin, inner part of the leg. From there, I'm going to put my hands off to my sides for a stable anchor point, and then I'm going to lift my butt upwards towards the ceiling. Go up as much as you can. The goal is to try to get a straight line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. Really focus on contracting the abs too for some more core support. But you're going to feel the core muscles fire, the lower back, and also the glutes. Really focus on feeling it into those glutes right here. I try to hold this one for about 5 seconds. From there, I just relax, take a breather. On the next repetition, drive the knees down even further, and then lift up as much as you can. Always try to challenge those muscles. But I try to do this one right here for about 10 to 15 times. And if you feel like you have a little bit more energy, you can throw in another set or two. This is a hip AB or abduction exercise that's really going to focus on strengthening the glutes and the piriformis. It's known as a wall leg raise. We just need to go next to a smooth wall. Lie on your side with the painful side up towards a ceiling. You can support your head on your hand just like this. The bottom leg we're going to have bent at the knee, and we're going to take the foot and press into the wall for a stable anchor point. The top painful side is going to go straight at the knee. Take your heel, press into the wall. You might want to wear thick socks during this exercise or wrap your foot in a towel. That way it will reduce friction and you'll be able to slide a little bit easier. But the movement is very easy. What I'm going to do is slowly start to press into the wall with my top leg here. Raise it upward, and as I'm raising it up, I'm taking my foot and leg and externally rotating it outwards. When you do this, you're going to feel a ton fire in the hip and across the glutes. Go up as far as you can. When you can't go any further, try to hold this position for about 3 to 5 seconds. From there, you're going to slowly come back down in reverse, but fight your leg weight. And on this time around, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to turn our foot inward, internally rotate the leg and the hip. Go down all the way and then hold this one right here for about 5 seconds. And you're just going to slowly repeat this process, going up all the way and then all the way down. Do this for about 10 to 15 repetitions and really try to build into it just a little bit more with each repetition. To make this one a little bit harder and take it to the next level, scoot away from the wall. This way you won't have the support and your muscles are going to have to build a lot more stability and strength in there to be able to do this motion. So you're just going to repeat this process and just doing it nice and slowly for about 10 to 15 times. Afterwards, if you feel like you have a little bit more energy, throw in another set or two. Try to challenge those muscles as much as you can. But I do recommend that when you're done on one side, to switch to the other to keep them both in balance. If the exercise has helped, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.